I wanted to talk a little bit more about the test I had today and my previous video. So it's hard to explain, but with all the medications and all that stuff you're on, they definitely throw you for a loop. And I had, you know in your head that getting the test, it's not that big of a deal. It's going to last 2 seconds. If you can go through a 2-hour tattoo, you should be able to have your bone marrow taken. But also, there are times where you feel a little bit more and it's hard. And you shouldn't be afraid, or you shouldn't be scared, and you have to do it, and all this in your head, but again, we're back to you have no control. It's gonna go. So anyway, I want, while I really like jokes and really like laughing, I just want to make sure that it's also taken seriously, especially the moods, because those are scary when you're not used to having them. And it's, everything is scary, actually, because you don't know what you're going to do next. Where are you going? What test are they going to do? Are your blood counts good? Are they going the other way? Are you going to get an infection? Or, there's these little tiny worries. I don't worry about them constantly. I have to worry about infection because I've got to stay clean and that. But I don't know. I felt really weird about that last video in a comment. I actually removed it, but just because it made me uncomfortable. And it wasn't bad by any means. It just was kind of comparing a bone marrow transplant to something sexual. So I just was like, and it wasn't bad. And it was part of my book too. So it's like, but it made me uncomfortable because this is different. I know that a lot of subscribers here I have gotten from my Instagram page, and I know that there's a lot to that page, but here these videos are different to me. They're for me to get things off my chest, but at the same time, if anyone's going through these things, I want them to be able to listen to them, and I want them to be able to identify or ask questions, or or the lovely comments that I get for staying strong and keeping things up. That really helps. But at the same time, I want someone else to be able to use it if they're going through it, or they know someone that is, because it's important to see the whole thing. Things are scary. Things are out of your control, and it's a long-term thing, and things get thrown at you, and it's a tough one. I had a tough day today. I really did. I didn't want to do it. It was almost like I was not going to do it. I'm so done with being, poked and prodded and drilled, and it's just hard. Some days you just go, I don't want to. You have to. And you do it, and you ride that wave, but some days are hard. So this was a hard day. It was a hard day. It's better now. I'm just sore now. It wasn't a big deal. It was a big deal, though. It's so funny because you can look at it now and say, it hurt. Of course it hurt. But before I went in, I was scared to death. I was getting a spinal tap. I was getting chemo put into my spine. All it takes is one oops. That's your spine. That's your brain. Anyway, it was tough. And so before the procedure, I took a lot. Anyway, but it's really important to me that we keep these videos as being able to have other people watch them as well. And it's important to me because it could be a child, it could be a young person, you know, dealing with their parents, or a parent dealing with their children, and I want them to be able to listen to these and read the comments in a positive, not in a, you know, in a informational way, and then they can comment and ask questions if they want to. So that's really what this is for too. I mean, not just journaling it for me. It's hopefully, maybe if I just can give one person some kind of something, that would be all I could do, right? So I just wanted to add that. And I'm fine. It's just part of it. So it's part of that whole wave thing I'm writing. And I took some Oxy for the pain on the back. Take care.